poems can never make adequate explanations for man and his many hesitations and his constant deviation from what is real. They love me through wooden eyes. The tree of love in one heart lies. The bough brushes gently along the ground, for waiting souls long to touch it. It's mystical and deep and sorely needing and cautious and slow to constant heating, and has been eternally bleeding. You can play anything you want. It lies in deserts and in the sand. In mountains one can sense the hand that molded shelf by shelf the lower and the higher self. It placed man somewhere in between what is and what seems to have been the spark of all and the machine. It asked him only to obey the heart within, the only way. From ancient histories of the past through destructions and nuclear blasts, the only breath that one sees last is the breath of love. Through its nostrils clean, it breathed pure air, till man put hate and impurities there, pervading the atmosphere, released by thought, separating each from the eternal ought, not ought to be or ought to do, but the ought of spirit, which told the secret there is no man, no woman, no sex, no creed, no race, but only spirit on a constant chase toward itself, shelf by shelf, building, growing, and forever flowing. The hour is approaching. The animal is dying. The soul is moving upward and forever trying. Dissolving all that came before, the new man speaks as one who knows. Not with words of brass, or steel-edged lies, or pleading groans or cries. He speaks of all that there can be in living the life of eternity, which does not begin for visitors of the earth, but those that live in the here and now. The dead are walking down the street, the dead are walking down the street, the dead are walking down the street. Each other's eyes constantly meet, and they know in their heart that death is necessary for one to grow. They must die to old thoughts, old habits, and live with what is new, and that is man. That is a heart that flows into all hearts. In the everyday world, people fall through the cracks. They line up in lines and they stack up in stacks. In the everyday world, people fall through the cracks. Sometimes they fall so far they never come back, and everything's exploding in the everyday world. In the everyday world, on the other side of death is life, and life is loving. And zombies who gather together in congregations and mass strangulation feel the bubble is bursting because their soul is thirsting for a touch of the hand, the magic hand that with fingers finer than pure gold, fingers not made of flesh or bone, fingers that are all things. The magic hand. The magic hand. Magic hand.